Remove caliper anchor bolts with a 19 mm socket. Remove and hang calipers. Remove factory dust cap or locking hub dial. Then remove axle shaft snap ring. Remove factory drive flange or locking hub body with a 9/16 socket. Straighten lock washer tabs and remove spindle nuts and washers using QT1011 hub nut socket. Remove wheel hub. Keep one hand near the hole to catch the outer bearing. Remove outer bearing, factory shims and spacer, and use QT9301 bearing driver or a pinion bearing tool shown here to remove inner bearing and seal. Use QT9301 to remove inner and outer bearing cups. If desired, brake rotor can be removed with a 16 mm socket for easier hub cleaning. Replace bearings and seals with TK4785 Roxor front wheel bearing and seal kit. Note that we install new parts dry for video demonstration only. Our recommended wheel bearing grease is QU90018 or TK90052. Bearings can be easily lubricated with QT5500 bearing packer. TS1257 contains all tools required for installing new wheel bearings and seals. Install outer bearing cup. Invert hub and install inner bearing cup. Grease and install inner bearing. then install inner seal. Reinstall brake rotor, if removed. Install hub assembly onto spindle. If reusing factory spacer and shims, first install the spacer and add the same thickness of shims removed from that side. Install outer wheel bearing, thrust washer, and inner nut. Torque to 70 foot-pounds and check hub for factory specified rotating torque. To measure this, open your tackle box and grab your fish scale. Attach to your favorite wheel stud and pull, force to turn the hub is specified at 5 foot-pounds. Remove and reinstall nut, washer, and outer bearing as many times as necessary to achieve factory specs. Then, install lock washer and outer nut. Torque to 70 foot-pounds. Alternatively, discard factory spacers and shims. Install outer wheel bearing, and assemble thrust washer and inner nut onto spindle. Rotate the hub while torquing the inner nut to 50 foot-pounds. Back off 1/2 turn and repeat the process a few times to seat the bearings. Back inner nut off 1/4 to 1/3 turn. Assemble lock washer, outer nut, and torque to 50 foot-pounds. Verify hub end play to be 1 to 10 thousandths, or enough to feel but not enough to see. This will allow for thermal expansion of bearings. Grease axle shaft splines and install drive flange or locking hub body. Torque bolts to 35 foot-pounds in a crisscross applesauce pattern. Install axle shaft snap ring and outer cap or locking hub dial. We found the upper ball joint install tool is perfect for this. Reinstall caliper, verify brake pressure, and road test.